How is it going, guys? And welcome back to episode 4 of the update to Pokemon Academy Life. And in this episode, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know how long I am to the end of the demo. I don't know how long it goes on for. But all I'm going to say is I freaking love it so far.
Yeah, same. Like, I want to break down and start crying uncontrollably.
That's not exactly what I feel, but okay.
What about you, Alex?
You don't seem my type of guy to be really scared of anything.
Me? Really?
Yes, I am curious to hear your thoughts as well, for conversational purposes, of course.
Let me think. Ooh, nothing gets to me. Nothing! Spinarex freaked the hell out of me. Growing old, failing to achieve my dreams, losing my friends. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm afraid of all of these things, to be honest. I'm personally afraid of all of these, apart from growing old, because that's like an inevitability, but yeah. I'm kind of afraid of spiders, failing to achieve my dreams and losing my friends, but what do I pick? I kind of just want to say failing to achieve my dreams, because that is the one thing that I am kind of the most afraid of, so. One of my biggest fears, if I ended up leaving this world without getting to accomplish my... one of my biggest fears, if I ended up... There's another grammar mistake. One of my biggest fears is if I ended up leaving this world without getting to accomplish my goals. It would feel like my life was a completely wasted effort.
I understand what you mean. That is also a fear that has passed through my mind on more than one occasion. The prospect of passing away with a regret, as heavy as that, is quite frightening. Hey, we're only teenagers. We still have like 100 years left to live. 100? Scary stuff like that can wait until we're adults. Let's enjoy life while we can. If that is what you believe, I cannot argue. There is not one correct way to live by, after all. On the subject of fears, is anyone a little scared for the school year?
Nah, this school year is gonna be great. Why'd you ask?
To be honest, I'm a little worried about whether or not I'll be able to graduate. Did your homeroom teachers tell you the graduation rate of school yet? Yes, I believe our teacher said something like 1 out of 10 seniors graduate every year.
1 out of 10? Wait, are you serious?
Tierno, we are in the same homeroom. Were you listening to music in class again?
But I didn't... Really? 10%?
That is what Professor Birch said, yes. But do not worry. I'm sure everyone here will be able to graduate without any trouble. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate here, but what makes you so sure? There's a lot of people here that seem a lot smarter than us. Perhaps this is a little immature, but I just have a gut feeling about it. You can call it a sort of instinct.
Hey, you don't question Trevor about this kind of stuff. This guy sees talent like a color, I swear.
What does that even mean?
Speaking of talent, have you guys decided on what clubs you want to join?
Oh, sign-ups for the club fair starts next week, right?
Holy crap, that soon? Damn, I don't think I even took the time to look at the club brochure yet. Sometimes I surprise myself on how unprepared I am when it comes to this school. Yeah, sign-ups last for a couple of weeks after that, but May and I decided on joining a club really early.
Oh, let me guess. Is it the Maiden House Club, or maybe the cheerleading team? Oh, if you're in the cheer team, then you're gonna be with me.
What? No, it's neither of those.
Aw, boo, that's no fun. Good guesses, but we're joining the Coordinator Club. It looks really fun, and besides, Brendan and I just adore Pokemon contests.
We've been both watching Pokemon contests since we were kids, so the Coordinator Club is perfect for us.
Dang, you guys are lucky. Which one are you gonna join, Trevs? I'm guessing the Photography Club.
Yes, actually. They look quite fascinating, and I very much want to explore their more advanced photography equipment. Mother and father never let me have any of my own in the house.
Do you guys know if this school has a dance team or anything related to dancing?
According to the brochure, I don't think this school... According to the brochure, I don't think this school has a dance club.
You mean the school doesn't have a dance club yet? Anyone can start up their own club if they get enough members to sign up, yeah?
I think I know what Tierno is up to.
I read somewhere that you only need 5 members on board to get the club approved, and since there are 5 of us here...
Don't tell me you seriously plan on starting a dance club.
What? How did you know?
You know, you also need a supervisor for the club.
Do you know any teachers that would actually approve of a dance club?
Sure, who doesn't love dancing? Hey Leaf, you wanna be the first member?
Oh my god, come on now. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna join the Outdoors Club instead. It'd be nice to get off the school campus whenever I can.
Aw man, suit yourself.
Now everyone's looking at me like they're waiting for my input. I can't say I haven't been thinking about clubs, but I don't really think it's really high on my priority list at the moment. But since sign-ups are next week, I should start thinking about a club I'd be interested in. Clubs, huh? Right now I'm leaning towards... There's no soccer team. There's no football team. I want a football team. There's no football. Coordinator, Pokemon contest, the cheerleading team, the photography club, the dance club, the outdoors club, or the battle team. It would have to be the battle team, but I don't know. I don't know if I like any of these. The only club that I'd even be interested in joining would be a football team. Like, legitimately. But if I have to pick one, I guess the battle team, because it would be battles, but I'll take it. Even though I know a certain someone is also interested in it, I feel like it'd be a really cool team to be a part of. Not to mention getting a chance to participate in the national tournament. The battle team. It sounds a little scary, but it looks like something I could really find myself invested in. I was thinking of joining too eventually, but I think it's a little early to be thinking about that. Didn't you hear what Bruno and Alda said? I agree, we should listen to our teachers. Not to be overly disparaging, but I think it's far too out of reach for new students like us.
Hey, I think it's cool that Alex is thinking of the battle team. Oh, let's try that again. Hey, I think it's cool that Alex is thinking of the battle team. More power to you, man.
Yeah, and if Alex wins the national tournament, wouldn't it be so cool to tell everyone that he's our friend?
Ooh, we'd be friends with a celebrity. Hey, Alex, make sure to get to the national tournament and win one for us, buddy.
You two sure know how to inspire somebody. So, do clubs meet every day, or is it every other day?
I believe that depends on the club, but generally, club activities are held 2 to 3 times a week, except Sunday. At least that's how it is for the photography club.
It's the same for the outdoors club. They meet on Mondays and Thursdays after school, and on Saturday mornings.
Attendance isn't mandatory, is it?
I think it is.
Aw, no, I'm terrified of commitment.
That's good to hear.
Aw, no, May, no.
Oh, no, May, you can't be like that. You can't get upset over something like that. He's just not ready for you, darling. Oh, dear.
I'm sure attendance depends on the club as well, but I think it's safe to say that joining a club requires serious commitment. I know that some of the more competitive and selective clubs have a very strict attendance policy.
We can always find out for sure later. Still got a week to decide. But check it out. The line's thinning out over at the seafood station. Wanna grab some of that basculin, Shauna?
Yes, please.
We've been talking so much and we barely touched our food. We should clean this up before lunch is over.
I'm full. You can have the rest of mine if you want, Brendan. Anyway, how are classes going so far, everyone?
Huh, where do I even start? Oh, this is like... Oh, it's really difficult to keep reading so many different voices at once. It's like... I don't even know how to give all these people different voices, but... As we get ready to move to our next class, I realize that this is the first time in a while that where I had lunch with such a lively group of friends, at least in school. Ah, my friends. It's almost a shame to have to go to class, but I can't say I'm not anticipating my next class either. Looks like I have my electric type elective coming up. Do I now? I've heard things and stuff about the electric type. Round 2. Tiana, Leaf, and I made the trip here together from the main cafeteria. They're both looking at me like they want me to sit next to them. You guys should have sat closer to one another. I'll go ahead and sit in the middle as a compromise.
Attention!
What? This army-looking guy just burst into the room yelling for no reason. Is this guy our teacher?
What are you maggots still standing around for? You got Diglett shit stuck in your ears? There's an officer on deck in this electric type class and his name is Lieutenant Surge! This means get your asses out of your chairs now!
Jeez. I don't know what's going on, but I better do what he says before he kicks the crap out of me.
Up, 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 up! Get up! You recruits better start getting your acts together, unless you want to feel my combat boots up your prepubescent assholes!
Hey, you can't treat us like this!
Uh-oh. I don't like that look one bit.
You're a teacher here, right? Teachers can't treat students like this. That's against school policy, isn't it?
Right, you.
Good lord.
Do you think I'm cute, boy? Do you think I'm playing jokes? I've been given special permission to teach brats like you the meaning of discipline and respect. If you can't handle the training, then crawl back home and sit on your and suck on your mama's tits. Get up on your knees. I said get up! Now out! I won't have goddamn crybabies in here.
Is this for real right now? What's that noise? Someone's music? Oh no. Tierno, I can't watch. Oh my god!
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing, maggot? I said, what the hell are you doing? Whoa, hey, Teach. Why is everyone standing up? You! What's your name, boy?
I'm Tierno.
Chiono. I ought to choke the life out of you right here, right now.
Wait, what did I do?
I'm asking the questions. Now just what makes you think you have the right to disrespect me in my classroom?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just like listening to music so much I can't help myself sometimes. Dot dot dot. Here comes the Raichu. I can feel it.
Well, no shit. I admire your honesty, Private. In fact, I like you.
What?
Take a note from Tierno, ladies. This man has no fear, therefore he has no weakness. I hear you whimpering like that other maggot, and Raichu here will unscrew your head and shit down your neck till it pushes out every hole in your body. Now let's start with a quick 2-mile run at the track. Let's go! I've seen legless shuckles move faster than you assholes.
Oh god. If this is how it's gonna be every class, I might just end it all. Oh my god. I can't, I need a minute. Okay. Fortunately for us all, the period ended shortly after. What a day it's been. Still one more class though. Gotta finish strong. What the hell was that? Oh my god. I can't. I just can't. How long have I been recording for? Oh god, oh dear. 12 minutes. Let's get rid of you. Oh my god. Okay. As the day draws to a close, I find myself back in homeroom with Professor Oak. The day didn't feel like it dragged on for that long, but all things considered, I'm ready to call it. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, it looks like they're ready too. Yeah, I can see that. So much for finishing strong. The final period burns through while we listen to Professor Oak talk about rather trivial matters like making sure we take our notes, label our notebooks correctly, and avoid pulling all-nighters. What's wrong with pulling an all-nighter? I've pulled many all-nighters to finish my essays, and I got 65s in them, and yeah, things. It's weird. I was expecting class with the professor to be a little more, how should I put it, fulfilling? At least that's what my other classmates were making it out to be earlier in the day. So far, I haven't taken anything out of homeroom that's especially memorable, other than that scary speech about the school's graduation rate. Maybe he's unprepared. No way. Not Professor Oak.
I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're all quite tired of listening to me prattle on. To tell you the truth, I'm tired of it too. But before I dismiss you, let me give you all a welcoming gift as celebration for your acceptance into Cobacon Academy. A Pokemon!
Are those what I think they are? If so, then this class just got a little more exciting.
Today, each of you will be taking home a Pokemon for yourself, courtesy of...
Let's try that again.
Today, each of you will be taking home a Pokemon for yourself, courtesy of the Academy. In each of these Pokeballs, you will receive its random, unevolved, untamed Pokemon. Consider them your homework for the next 3 years. Hey, I got plenty of Pokemon back home already. I don't need any more, especially unevolved ones. Regardless of what the Pokemon you may already own, these Pokemon will be required to stay on hand for the rest of your time at Cobacon Academy. At the end of your 3rd year, this Pokemon will be reviewed along with yourself and other potential Pokemon in your party to determine whether or not you can graduate. Great! I just love being forced to take on liabilities. That's the spirit, Swackio.
So that's how they do it. I had assumed this school wasn't going to be all about getting good grades, so this isn't a complete shocker.
I'll call you up one by one to receive your Pokemon. Remember, what you get is what you get.
This takes me back to when I was a kid and Professor Oak gave me my first Pokemon. It was the same situation. I didn't get much of a choice. In retrospect, it wasn't that momentous an occasion, but I thought it was the best day of my life. Times were simpler back then. Speaking of which, knowing that I can bring any Pokemon I want from home, I need to get Mom to send me him as soon as possible. I hope he's not too lonely at being at home by himself. I got a Vulpix! Woohoo! I didn't realize we were getting such high-grade Pokemon. I was thinking we were getting nothing but Rattatas and Bidoofs. Not that I wouldn't be happy with either of those. I'm grateful for getting anything at all, but it kind of sucked knowing I got one of those when someone else got a Vulpix.
Alex!
Phew. Okay, here goes. The moment of truth. Knowing my luck, I'm going to end up getting Rattata or Bidoof. Whatever gods are out there watching me, please don't let me down. What did I get?
Charmander! Charmander!
I'll take it. It's a bloody Charmander.
This Pokemon is really quite energetic.
What? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
I'm not pulling anybody's leg. He's in your care now.
Oh, right! A Charmander! Today's my lucky day. I didn't know what to expect, but everything somehow turned out better than I could have imagined. Thank you. I knew the gods were looking after me. You got to start a Pokemon too, Alex? Too? Did you also get a starter? You bet I did. Say hello to Bulbasaur. Well, I'm going to keep him in his Pokeball for now, so I don't think he can hear you, but whatever. He's going to be awesome. Your Charmander should play with my Bulbasaur sometime. Ooh. Please don't wink at me while talking about that. I'm probably looking at that very dirtily, but yeah, let's just not. Since when were we best friends? You got a Charmander, Alex? Ha! That's perfect! He just has to ruin every happy moment I get. What's wrong with a Charmander? Oh, nothing really. Except he won't stand a chance against my Squirtle. What? It must be divine retribution. Now you're never gonna beat me, even at random draws. Really? A Squirtle? Of all the Pokemon I get, of all the Pokemon to get, he has to get that one? Yo, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Blue, this isn't the time or the
Blue, this isn't the time or the place for that.
Whatever. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger anyway. Hey, leave him alone. It's not nice to bully others. Oh, and for your information, I got a fire starter too.
Just ignore him. What did you get, May?
A Torchic. She and I are gonna be best buds. I just know it.
Ha, a Torchic really suits you, May. I mean, your bow already kind of reminds me of one of their fuzzy heads.
Hey, you're right. You hear that, Torchic? It was fate. You and me were meant to be.
You guys got starters? Lucky. Yeah, maybe just a little. What Pokemon did you guys get?
A Cleffa. It's different compared to how cute. It's kind of wow. It's a different kind of cute compared to my Miltank, but I'll take it.
I heard these little tykes are really rare. I got a normal. I'm taking the fire and ground elective, so I'd say this worked out okay. Might take me a while to get used to the whole camel thing it's got going on though.
But it's one of the few Pokemon in the world that can learn Eruption.
I didn't know there was. I don't know all there is to know about fire Pokemon, but isn't that move super good? I mean, I guess it's alright, but I was hoping for something that isn't a fire type for once. I got enough of those back home.
I can't wait to play my Torchic. She's gonna have so much fun with my Skitty when she gets here.
We can bring our own Pokemon from home? The professor said it doesn't matter what the Pokemon we have in our party, so yeah. I'm getting my Jigglypuff and Nidoran sent here tomorrow. I need to get them out of the Pokemon Center. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna pause. Sorry, guys. Someone was at my door and I had to, make sure that they weren't going to interrupt the recording. If they're anything like me, they can't sit still for too long.
That's not good. Have you been giving them their vitamins at all?
Of course. What kind of trainer would I be? Vitamins? I'm getting some vibes that maybe I'm not the most experienced trainer in the room right now. I mean, I've dealt with my fair share, but I've only really owned one in my life. Once again, I've got this nagging feeling that I'm a few steps behind everyone. If I keep this up, I might get left behind.
What are you all standing around for? Class is over. Go home already.
Damn it, Professor Oak, that's brutal. I really probably should save as soon as possible. How do I save? Is it escape? Yep, and okay, thanks for popping up like that. Yeah, let's click save, and I'll pop it in there. I'll pop this in there, because I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything, and that I can come back here, but...
Sweet freedom. What do you guys want to do now? Sorry, I've got plans. Brendan said he was hungry and wanted me to meet up with him in the cafeteria after classes.
But we just had lunch.
You guys are gonna stuff your faces again? You're gonna get fat. Well, I'm not hungry, but Brendan wants me to come with him, so unless you guys want to come with me. Nah, I'm okay. Alex and I will find something else to do.
Huh? There she goes deciding things for herself again. But it's true I don't have any plans today, and it beats third wheeling May with May and Brendan.
Yo, let's go, May.
Oh, great. Have fun, you two. Give me a call if you need anything, Leaf. Alright, toodles.
What was that about? What? So, what do you want to do?
Don't tell me you have plans today, too.
Well, not really, but...
Great. Want to hang out in the lobby while we think of a place to go?
Sure, but I don't really know any place to go around here.
What are you talking about? We can go to the garden, the recreation center, or the research center, or...
Does any of this sound familiar to you? I sadly shake my head.
I would have thought that maybe you wised up since the last time, but maybe your sense of direction is innately hopeless. Luckily, you have me. Let's break out the old map and take a look around the area.
Aw, I really like her character. I don't know, it's just... She seems like the type that would just tease the crap out of you.
We're right here, over at the main building, above the student center. Now you see all the paths on the map.
Oh, can we please stop? This map's really straightforward.
Alright, but if you have any questions about the area in general, just let me know.
What buildings are open to students? Okay. Where can I go that's free access to students?
Well, right now, all of them, more or less, with the exception of the battle.
Oh god, I skipped that. Oh well. So basically, once they're all closed, I have to wait until the next day to get in?
Yeah, it's kinda lame, but once they're closed, your activities will be limited to your dorm, so you should really try to make the most out of your day before that. Anything else you'd like to know?
Which buildings are open to students? What activities to do around there? So, what is there to do around here? Is there anything particular that everyone enjoys?
Not that I can think of. There's plenty of stuff to do, but it all depends on where you decide to visit. Depending on what you do, some activities may take a little bit of time out of your day, or it may take up your entire day. Try to manage your time well and plan ahead what you're going to be doing.
Okay. I think I get the gist of what's going on here.
Or if you're tired or just feeling lazy, you can go back to your dorm after classes and just kill the rest of your time there. I mean, that's only if you really can't think of anything to do, or if you have no friends. Personally, I'd love to go out and do stuff, but this school has a strict curfew, so once it's night, you can't leave the dorms. Anything else you'd like to know?
What's that big cityscape up there? Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, what's that place north of campus? The area with all the buildings.
That's Inspira City. They've got all these cool shops and markets to visit. It's every girl's paradise, but for someone like you, maybe not yet. It's a far walk from the academy to there, and you'll only get lost if you tried going now. If I were you, I'd go after you've become familiar enough with the campus. I can't think of any reason to go to the city right now anyway. Anything else you'd like to know?
No, I think I'm good, thank you, Leaf. You're a very interesting addition to the game. Alright, I got it. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Ah, nice, nice.
So, anything you want to do, or do you have other plans?
I technically didn't have any plans before this, but after looking at the map just now, I'm sure I can find something to do around this place. And hey, maybe I can run into someone I know in one of these buildings. I can also take Leaf up on her offer and hang out with her for a while. It's the least I can do after she took the time to explain everything to me. Or I can just go out and look around the campus myself. Decisions. I don't know. It's not fair of me not to... She's just took the time out of her day to explain everything to me. It'd be really harsh to ditch her after all that, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be pretty horrible. Plus, she seems pretty interested in us, so... I feel like, yeah, I'll stick around for a bit. Let's go for it. I can hang with you for a while. I don't care where we go, so you can lead the way.
Yay! We can just hang out here. I don't think we've had time to chat for a while.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Anything to keep the boredom away, I suppose.
So, you just need me here to distract you, or...
Well, of course not. I'm very interested in having a thoughtful and meaningful conversation between us.
Alright then, how about...
Oh, you're from Kanto too, right? Have you ever been to Cinnabar Island before? I read this travel guide the other day and it looks absolutely gorgeous. If cruise tickets go on sale before the summer, I'm sure the seasonal discounts could...
This girl, sometimes I can't tell if she's actively pushing my buttons or just tactless when it comes to this kind of stuff. If it wasn't for her somewhat graceless personality, I'd assume she's the idol of the school or something. But her personality isn't all that bad, honestly. It's nice to have someone to initiate a conversation with me for a change.
Hey, are you listening?
Sure. Yeah, Cinnabar Island. Super fun, Ha, I knew you would understand. We should take a trip there for vacation sometime, and we can bring the rest of the gang. Who? You mean May and Brendan? And Tiano, Trevor, and Shauna. I mean, unless you don't want them to come. No, it's nothing like that. I had no idea you thought of us like that. Like what? Like, I don't know. Wouldn't you rather bring someone you know a little better? Don't be silly. You guys are my best friend. That's a bit strange. You don't know these people that well. You say some weird things sometimes, Alex. I say weird things? I'm surprised. You'd think someone like Leaf would have tons of friends from home. But in any case, I'm grateful. I can't help but feel a little touched that she considers me that way. It's starting to get a little late. I think I'll head back to Relic Hall soon. Thanks for spending time with me, Alex. Yeah, no prob. It was nice to just hang out. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm outside the main academy building now. Oh, I get to choose. Right, I'm saving. We go. No, we're going there. No, we're not overwriting the save file. What's done is done. What do we do? Aura Hall, Rec Center, Battle Hall, Academy. I kind of want to try going to the city. That's probably stupid, but Pledge Hall, Relic Hall, Aura Hall, Rec Center, Research Center, City, Academy. Kind of want to go to the. Oh, I don't know. Let's go to the Student Center. Let's see what's in there. I had no idea. I'm not surprised by the sheer number of students in the cafeteria. There has to be twice as many students in here than earlier today. I can even see some of them eating standing up. I wonder if May and Brendan are still here. Stay in the cafe? Let's stay in the cafe. Such a strain to navigate through the sea of people, but I see May and Brendan through the back of the cafeteria. I don't see anyone else in here I recognize, so I make my way over to them. Hey, May, Brendan! Alex! I thought you were with Leith. We chatted for a while. She went back to Relic Hall first. Yo, Alex, what's good? Not much, just passing through. What you guys having? Having lunch for two. You? Ha, me too. What? I reflectively said something really awkward and rather sad. I didn't even think about it, but these two are like having a date right now. What am I doing third wheeling with these guys? You're also having lunch for two? Yeah. I skimped out on lunch earlier, so I'm starving. That's great. After all, we're still growing. We need that extra food to keep us going. If you say so. Pull up a chair, friend. I ended up eating 2 meals by myself, but other than that, I had a decent time. May and Brendan didn't seem to mind me joining them, and plus they're really easy to talk to. After a while, May and Brendan had to leave for other plans, so we decided to split up for the day. It's getting pretty late. I should head back to the dorms. I kind of want to load that up again and see some more of the options. I'm glad I made a save there. Oh, that's the end of the demo. Oh, damn it. Right, I'm not reading the rest of that yet. I'm going to load that back up. How long have I got left? Nope, I don't have time. I will probably do some of the other routes and see what happens if I bunk with different people and take different Oh, I could make so much out of this right now, but I've just recorded 4 episodes of this and I've already beaten the demo. I'm not sure on how else to plan this, not gonna lie. Okay. There's a bunch of other paths you can take for some variation. As the game goes on, the choices you make will have even more impact. We've barely scratched the surface. Your choices will determine who you meet. And you can't just find everyone right away. Sometimes it comes down to your choices and you need to be patient. I don't know how to say this, but good luck. You can check development updates over your first social media, the Twitter account, make sure you report bugs or anything weird in general. You can reach out to the creator with the previous links. Or you can send an email to PokemonVisualDev@gmail.com. Suggestions are also more than welcome, by the way. Thanks for playing. Yay! Oh, that was cool. That was really fun. I haven't enjoyed playing, like, anything, like, on my YouTube channel for a very long time. And this game just... It's just so interesting to me. It's... Oh, produced. Oh, let's have a look at these credits. I think they deserve it. Additional writing. Oh, they got some more writers in. Programs used, third party research, special thanks, or Game Jolt, community, or beta test, early Let's Players. Ah, that's me. I'm an early Let's Player. Oh, I'm an early Let's Player. I'm good. Oh, that makes me happy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'll have to have a think about what you guys are gonna have to ask. Let me know what you guys want me to do. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to check some more of the routes? Pick a different type elective? What do you guys fancy? I genuinely don't know. There is so much routes I could take in the short little demo right now. I could probably stretch this out into 18 times 2. No, 18 times 18. That's like, I could probably stretch this out into like 200 episodes, but I'm not going to do that because that's ridiculous. So I have to think about what I'm actually going to do with this game. I'd love to do a lot more with it, but I need more. I need more so I can take my route. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode of either this or the PPL or whatever else I make. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in a bit. See you later, guys. I love this game.